Hi, this is Wyatt Ferguson. This is my week 3 discussion for Faith and Story, Literature 111. This week, the topic is gambling, which I thought was interesting. Yeah. But our reading, we had to read Potok's, I think that's how I pronounce it, Potok the Promise. It's a long read. But the questions were, where is reflecting on the character in the promise, where's one area where your faith challenged and or inspired you, and how might their story help you live better in your own faith community? I want to start off by saying Reuben's faith in Danny was really impressive. I think him recognizing that Danny is smart and very educated in his field of, not exactly sure what, but he's a medical student and a graduate student, I believe, who is helping Michael a lot with being in the home, or not the home, but the care facility. I think it really was impressive to me how he was able to put aside the differences with Danny, because Danny is talking with Rachel, who Reuben was dating, and he put that aside to try and understand better what Michael's going through by talking with Danny. And he put aside the anger and resentment he had at Danny dating his ex-girlfriend, and he was able to just be educated. However, on the flip side, Reuben, his faith was a little misguided when he was pressured by Michael to do the gambling in the carnival game. The carnival game, he really, first off, it's a carnival game. You should know it's rigged. So him continuing to put money in when he didn't need to and trusting the carnival worker was really dumb. For lack of a better word, it was dumb. I think the manipulation that the carnival worker used to give him a sense of security by talking about where he's from, where they're from, and just having general conversation was really good by the carnival guy, but Danny should have recognized that and should have known that carnival workers are just there for the money. They're not there to make connections. Now going back to the actual questions, my faith, or where is one area where the faith challenger inspired me? It really inspired me to recognize that Reuben is able to put aside your differences. If you know someone's really smart about something and really educated, if you're trying to learn but you don't like the person, it was really inspiring to show how I can put this aside, that I have personal issues with the guy, but he's smart and I want to know about this, so I'm going to put that aside and just learn. I thought that was really inspiring. Now, he challenged my faith because he didn't use any common sense with the carnival guy. Just come on. You're not going to get honesty from a carnival worker who's just there to make money. That was frustrating and hard to read. This story helped me live better in my faith community, mainly because it more so reinforced that just you need to use context with who you're putting your faith in and when and why. Because he's putting his faith in the carnival worker because Michael was pressuring him. Michael has stuff wrong with him, but he was pressuring him to win and make the money when he didn't need to. But yeah, that taught me just to really tie into the context of who you're trusting and why you're trusting them. And you need to know that I'm struggling for words right now, but yeah, just need to use context when you know who you're trusting, who you're talking to, and if they are trustworthy, you need to recognize that, like you did with Danny. And if they're not trustworthy, you need to recognize that and going after context. I did want to talk about how it could relate to religion a little bit, and your faith in religion, not just in your day-to-day life and faith in people. I wanted to say that you should trust your pastors and your preachers and all of them because they probably know the Bible better than you do. However, in the end, it's your faith, so you need to recognize that if you disagree with something, that's totally okay because the Bible is totally up for your interpretation. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.